Hey, how's it going? Time for a quick review. So last night I was on the Nicolas Refn kick, and I decided to watch Valhalla Rising. I figured as long as we were at it, might as well just knock out all three that are on Netflix. So if you were frustrated with the pacing of Drive and Bronson, I do not recommend this movie because it is one ponderous piece of work. The story follows a one-eyed warrior who fights for a clan in Northern Europe, somewhere in the Scandinavian area, when the so-called Christian Crusaders were invading Europe, driving out the heathens. All that to say, the one-eyed warrior, who's never given a name, he is just called One-Eye, because saying one-eyed warrior sort of sounds like a euphemism. So One-Eye kills his captors, he manages to escape, joins up with a group of crusaders who are going to the Holy Land to reclaim it and to absolve their sins. They end up not going to Jerusalem. They're trapped in a weird mystical fog for a few days and end up in what turns out to be the New World, long before Christopher Columbus, around the year 1000. The rest of the film is them sort of exploring the New World, believing it to, in fact, be hell, and everyone kind of just dies. And he kills a bunch of guys. One of his largest inspirations, he said, for this film was El Topo, which, if you've ever heard of that movie or, God forbid, seen it, makes a lot of sense. It's just one giant acid trip. But John Lennon loved it. Doesn't matter. He was probably on acid too. So there's not a lot of plot. I wasn't expecting there to be. I'd heard that this film, out of all of his films, was the most style over substance. Yeah, I would say so. I would concur. Don't get me wrong, this movie is absolutely gorgeous. It is beautiful to look at. Some of the scenes, they might as well be just gorgeously composed photographs. It's probably a good thing that it's only an hour and a half long, because if you're watching it late at night like I was, you start to kind of drift. Even if it is beautiful, there needs to be something going on to keep your attention. I believe in the entirety of the movie there are just over 100 lines of dialogue. It's almost an entire story told without relying on dialogue, which is kind of cool, but also kind of boring. But if you really want to watch an interesting looking film, give this a shot. Out of 10, I'm going to put it around a 4.5 or a 5. It was really beautiful, but not a whole lot else was going for it. Anyways, that's it for this quick review. Thanks for listening, and click the like and subscribe button. Leave a comment below. It is like sweet, sweet internet candy.